Today we're going to do principle number 6, gain mechanical advantage. So we all know that right here, the square box right here, this is where all our power is. So we like to keep our hands in our power zone and their hands out of their power zone. Okay? So if he's strong here, okay, I prefer, go ahead, let me have that. Out here, he's not nearly as strong, okay? So, yet he's in my power zone, okay? So that's the type of scenario we're looking for. Another type of mechanical advantage is that if I would be here at 45 degrees off to the side here, I'm just in better fighting position all the way around and I'm strong, and here's his power zone. I've got his hand clear over here. This is good mechanical advantage, or a good example of it. Okay. If okay, so when he's relatively close to his strength here, it's kind of hard. Okay. Now if I start coming out a little bit, a little weaker, and if I get out here, weaker yet. Okay. So that's kind of an example. I'm keeping relatively close to here, and I'm pulling this away from his zone. Okay. Another example is, let's say, now he has leverage coming all the way through the floor when he's up close to his body here, and flexing his knees. But if you come into a tendon here, it comes up on his toes, okay, and I bring it close to my body, okay, I've got him pretty good. So it's just kind of a little example that way too, is to get him up on their toes. He loses his leg leverage. To be off to the side here, he loses a lot of strategic positioning and everything, and he's out of his power zone. Okay? So when I do S-lock, I want to be in my power zone, not his.
We don't go like this.
Okay? And then from here I could just drop my weight a little bit and he'll go. Okay? So those are some examples of a mechanical advantage. Okay? Always position yourself in a superior position to them, which is usually 45 degrees to the outside for just about everything, and pull this arm away from their body. Another thing we haven't really discussed too much is kicking here. So let's go like this, for instance. The one came up on his toes here, okay? When I came to here, it comes up on his toes. Well, this one pushes that hip out, okay? Brought the arm away from his body, and now he's weak here, okay? So just another thing, you know, you can physically move him a little bit this way, okay? Now, other things that can happen is he could pull me, but he'll pull. I'll go into a superior position if I can. Okay? I'll kind of go with the flow. However, if we're both kind of equal, and he's a little heavier, he's gonna pull me into that position. So sometimes I can't necessarily pull him into my position here, but I can step up, okay, and get into my power zone. He can't keep me from moving forward, stepping forward, okay? So just another little thing. Instead of trying to pull him, okay, which I was successful, right, that time, but not necessarily always. But it's just as easy for me to just do that.
If I'm fighting.
Okay, if I'm fighting with strength, you know, this, but it's a lot easier just to step up, okay? And then do one of the other mechanical advantages. So when you guys are doing your moves, position yourself in a superior position and off balance them, basically. Pull their arms away from their body and they'll be weaker. Okay, that's the whole idea, is to just gain mechanical advantage.